You want to know what it takes. This stress. This pressure. This overwhelming weight on your shoulders. The nights you can't sleep. The mornings you wake up exhausted but still move forward. This is what it takes. Everyone wants the result. But no one wants the sacrifice. No one wants the cost. But success has a price. And it's not cheap. You think the millionaires you look up to didn't cry behind closed doors. You think the people you admire didn't bleed for it. You think they didn't have nights where they were this close to quitting. This is the part no one posts on social media. The anxiety. The fear. The doubt. The isolation. The sacrifices. But guess what? It's necessary. It's required. Because the dream is expensive. The life you want doesn't come with a discount. And the moment you realize that is the moment you stop complaining and start committing. You see the stress. That's part of it. The confusion. The chaos. The long hours. That's what separates you from the ones who talk. And the ones who live it. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to lose friends. You're going to feel like a stranger in your own life sometimes. That's what it takes to rewrite your story. You want to be the one that changes your family's last name forever. You want to walk into a room and own it. You want to buy your mom a house, take care of your people, live with no limits. It won't happen by doing what's comfortable. It won't happen by playing it safe. You're going to be misunderstood. You're going to be doubted. You're going to feel like you're going insane sometimes because no one else sees what you see. But you were built different. You were chosen for this. You're not here to coast. You're here to conquer. This stress. This is the sign that you're pushing past average. This exhaustion. That's your body telling you you're leaving the old you behind. This mental pressure. That's the forge. You're being molded into someone unrecognizable to your past self. Everyone wants a breakthrough. But no one wants to be broken first. You're going to be broken. Torn down. Tested. Because that's what it takes. This is the ugly, messy, painful part of success that no one claps for. But this is the part that makes you unstoppable. So don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Because this is the cost. This is what it takes. And if you're not willing to pay it, you don't deserve what's waiting on the other side. There are people with less talent than you, winning. There are people with less resources than you, building. Why? Because they decided. They accepted the weight. They stopped blaming. They leaned into the pressure and made it their power. What if you did the same? What if you stopped wishing for peace and started preparing for war? What if you took that stress and turned it into structure? What if you took that pain and turned it into progress? What if you stopped asking, why me? You want to know what it takes. This. You want to live the life only 1% will ever experience. You have to do what 99% won't. This is the test. Right now. Right here. And you're either going to break. Or you're going to break through. The hours. The discipline. The pressure. The struggle. That's what builds you. That's what proves you're serious. That's what separates the real ones from the talkers. So yeah, you're stressed. Yeah, you're tired. Good. Because that means you're doing it right. Success doesn't whisper. It demands. It takes everything from you before it gives you anything back. But when it gives it back, it gives it all. The freedom. The impact. The pride. The legacy. So take a breath. Wipe your face. And walk back into that storm. Because this is what it takes. And you're built for it. You know what most people never talk about? The repetition. The boring days. The quiet, uneventful grind. The same routine over and over again. Waking up before the sun. Putting in the work when no one's clapping. Doing the exact same thing you did yesterday. And the day before that. And the week before that. That's what breaks most people. Because it's not flashy. It's not exciting. It's not what gets views or likes. But it's what builds results. This is where greatness is made. In the unseen hours. The lonely moments. The discipline of showing up regardless of how you feel. You go to the gym again. You build your business again. You read. You work. You grind. Even when it feels like nothing's moving. Even when it feels like the world forgot you exist. Even when your bank account looks the same. Even when nobody is clapping. Because you know that this is what it takes. You're planting seeds. You're building habits. You're becoming something few people will ever become. Success isn't just about those big moments. It's about doing the right thing so many times that it becomes impossible to fail. Day in, day out. No skipping. No shortcuts. Just showing up. And the crazy part? It's supposed to feel slow. It's supposed to test your patience. Because if it didn't, everyone would be winning. But you're playing the long game. You're putting in those quiet hours so when your time comes, you're ready. You're undeniable. So yes, it's repetitive. Yes, it's exhausting. Yes, it feels like nothing's happening. But everything is happening. You're being transformed. You're building consistency. You're becoming the type of person that success can't ignore. So keep doing the work. Keep punching the clock. Keep stacking the bricks. Because one day soon, the world's going to ask how you did it. And all you'll say is, I did the work, even when it wasn't working yet. That's what it takes. You'll remember how it felt to be overlooked. How it felt to believe when no one else did. How it felt to fight through every voice in your head telling you to stop. And keep going anyway. Because this is what it takes. It takes faith. It takes grind. It takes discipline. It takes showing up when it's hard. When it's inconvenient. When it feels like nothing is moving. To keep going. To outlast the doubt. To stay focused when others get distracted. To trust the process, and finish what you started. Get to work. And you've got it in you.